Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Grant Broggi from the Strength Coach, and today we're covering a new program for busy people. 5 workouts, 50 minutes each. That's it. If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. I can hear you now. Here we go again, another time-saving hack from Grant. All he wants to do is make my time in the gym shorter. Yes, I do. Do you want to know why? Because as I've coached tons and tons of people over the years, the number one excuse is that they don't have time to go to the gym. My job's busy, I'm traveling for work, I have 5 kids at home, all this different kind of stuff. And I get it, and I totally understand it. So, some bad news followed with some good news. The bad news is, in order to get strong, in order to actually get your strength numbers up to something that you are proud of, you need to spend about 12 months grinding it out in the gym. You need to make it a priority. You're gonna start with 45 to maybe 50-minute workouts, doing basic exercises, squat, press, deadlift, etc., adding weight to the bar each time. Then that's gonna stop working and you're gonna have to do some kind of heavy, light, medium program. You can't squat super heavy 3 days a week and deadlift super heavy 3 days a week forever, or Dr. McGill will come find you. No, but seriously, that initial strength acquisition is so important. But then, once you get strong, once you ride that novice wave and you're living up here, it's actually not as hard to stay strong. It's even harder to get stronger because you've kind of maxed out all those early benefits, but to stay strong doesn't need a whole bunch of time. So what I need you to do, if you're that early intermediate lifter that has run the novice phase, you've gotten kind of strong or stronger than you've ever been, and now you're like, oh, I don't have an hour and a half to go to the gym. Hey, stop using that as an excuse, and here's a program that I run all the time that works very well. Day 1. 5x5 squats. Of course it's 5x5 squats. Everything good in life happens after 5x5 squats. So on day 1, you're gonna 5x5 squat. Probably, start the program somewhere around 80%, maybe 75% of your 1 rep max. It's not super important. Make it hard, 3 to 4 minutes rest. Day 1, 5x5 squats. That means you walk into the gym, you warm up your squat, you do your 5 working sets across, paying attention to the timer on your watch, and you walk out. I usually get this workout done in about 50 minutes. Day 2, you're gonna walk in the gym, and guess what? It's International Chest Day. Move to Tuesday if you're working out on a traditional week. You're gonna bench press 5x5. In the following week, we're gonna do something a little bit different, but the first week, bench press 5x5. Again, find a weight that's challenging, find a weight that's hard, 3 to 4 minutes rest, and start there. Now, if you're feeling really froggy and you get that done in 30, 35 minutes because there's not as much warm-up needed or equipment preparation or whatever, hey, great day to throw in some chin-ups at the end, maybe some pull-ups, maybe some bicep curls, a little bit of arm work, no harm, no foul. But if you're a guy that's tight on time, squat Monday, Tuesday come in, knock your bench presses out, and get out of there. If you have time to do a little extra, go for it. Brings us to day 3, deadlift day. You're gonna come in and you're going to deadlift. Generally, what I like people to do is run up to a top set of 5 and then back down about 15-20% and do 2 sets of 5. You're only deadlifting once a week. You can handle it. Plus you're an intermediate. I promise you, it's not going to kill you. So come in, do your heavy set of 5, back down, do 2 more sets. If you're someone that wants to work in the power clean or you're into Olympic lifting of some sort, but you're still short on time, this is a great day to do that. I often come in and power clean as a warm up, get my heart rate up, get a little bit of fatigue going. As soon as I start missing power cleans, I just proceed with the deadlift. Great excuse for you to buy Strength Coach rubber bumper plates, by the way, don't forget. So warm up your deadlift however you want to, hit your top set of 5, 2 back off sets. I recommend pulling those with straps. You need to use straps. You can buy them on the store. If you're gonna pull a bunch of deadlifts, pull the first one with your hands if you want, pull the 2 back offs with your straps. That brings us to day 4. It's a rest day. Take the day off, be active, play with your kids, do whatever it is you do. Catch up on the Strength Coach YouTube videos, listen to the OK podcast. You've got options, but take the day off. Move around, like I always say, moving around every day in conjunction with heavy lifting is good for your joints. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna be less sore, you're gonna feel less stiff. So use day 4 to move around, okay? Now, workout day number 4, the following day, we're gonna come in and we are going to squat again. Now, when you come in to squat again, it's going to be very heavy. So what I generally like people to do is work up to like maybe 3 sets of 3. So if on Monday you did 80% of your 1 rep max, if you don't know what that means, if you don't have a 1 rep max, you probably are still a novice and should run the novice program. But if you don't know what that means, make Monday hard. And let's say, I don't know, you squatted 275 for 5 sets of 5 on 3 to 4 minutes rest. Then here we are on day 4, day 5 of the week, day 4, and you are gonna squat heavier, significantly heavier. The volume's going from 25 reps to 9 reps. The sets are going from 5 reps to 3 reps. So you're gonna be able to put more weight on the bar. If you did 275 on day 1, you're probably looking at, I don't know, 315, something like that. These are just ideas for you to wrap your head around. I want you to understand how to program yourself. But you're gonna run those 3 triples, you're gonna hit them. It's gonna be a much higher load or a higher load than you did Monday. And then you're gonna back off for 1 set of 8. You're gonna take 100 pounds off the bar. So if you did 315 for 3 sets of 3, you're gonna go down to 215, you're gonna hit 1 set of 8. That workout is gonna take you 45 to 50 minutes because your rest between those triples, if they're heavy enough, is probably gonna be in the 5-6 minute range. That's why we're doing it like this. We're making these workouts short, but we're still getting the things accomplished that we want to accomplish in the week. And that brings us to workout day number 5. What are we gonna do? We're gonna press, because we bench pressed the first time. Could you flop these? Sure, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But you're gonna press, and you're gonna press 5 by 5, and then if you have time at the end, again, a good time to hit some accessories. If for some reason you're like, Grant, I gotta get all my workouts in Monday through Friday, hey, no problem. Pick which pressing exercise you wanna prioritize, do that one on day 2, and here on day 5, just combine your squats and that other pressing exercise. And if you're short on time, lower the volume from 5 sets of 5 to 3 sets of 5. But that's the basic construct of the program. Now, when you're running this program, I want you to deal with different loads as you progress. So what I like to do on the bench, the deadlift, and the press day is a little bit different than the squats. The squats are just gonna, hey, I'm gonna keep adding weight. My 5 by 5 is going up, then my 3 by 3 is going up. For some reason, my 3 by 3 stalls, then maybe I change that to 3 doubles or 5 singles. I can run that out so that the load can keep going up on the bar. That's an option. But for the bench press, I want you to alternate. I want you to have 2 different weekly outcomes when you go into bench press. The first week, you just did a 5 by 5. The second week, you're gonna go in and you're gonna go considerably heavier. So if you did, I don't know, 5 by 5 at 225, you're gonna come in and you're gonna do maybe 245 for 3 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 2, somewhere in there, the 2 to 3 rep range where you're able to put more weight on the bar. You're gonna do that, and then you're gonna back down to the weight you did the week before and do 3 more sets of 5. So you're still gonna have a total of 5 to 6 working sets. You're gonna hit your top, 3 sets, then you're gonna back down to last week's weight and do 3 more sets of 5. That way, instead of just running this volume 5 by 5, 5 by 5, trying to go up by 2.5 pounds, you're able to see some different loads. Same thing on day 5, if you're pressing and you have time where it's its own day, you're gonna do the same thing. And just like with the squat, if we need to run that out over time, you run it out over time. Now, the last part of this is the deadlift day. And I like the deadlift day to be split up a little bit differently. I think that the deadlift responds well to high intensity stuff, but not all the time. So, stealing a page from 531, no, not really, that program's completely different. But Jim Wendler did teach me a lot early on in my lifting career. But from 531, think of it in your mind like that. Week 1, top set of 5. Week 2, top set of 3. Week 3, top single. Your back off sets of 5 are just gonna progress by 5 each week. No matter if you're doing 5 for a top set, 3 for a top set, or 1 for a top set, those back off 2 sets of 5 are just going to progress as is. So that's really it. 5 workouts, 50 minutes, that's it. And if you're short on time, take that last one and just put those 2 lifts together. You'll have time for accessory work. You'll have time to work on the gun show. You'll have all kind of time. I'm telling you, you can do this. If your gym is within 10 minutes of your house, you can probably get there and get back within an hour. If you're in your garage and you're short on time, you don't have to get up 2.5 hours before you start your day. No, you can find time. You can find time at lunch. People always ask me, Grant, why do you bench press in jeans? Why do you deadlift in jeans? Because I'm working and I don't have a much of time. And so when I go to the gym, I don't even want to waste the time to put on gym clothes. So I just go and lift. Obviously, I'm not going to squat in jeans unless they're jorts, maybe my Massonomics, our friends, you should buy some. But that's it. I just nuked, totally got rid of every excuse you ever had as to why you don't have time. Make the time. You'll be glad you did. Hope this video helps. If it does, like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.